So hi, dear investors. Today we're recording a review of our Polish market launch. It is already our fourth market at Lande, and today we want to discuss why exactly Poland, how it is potentially interesting for Lande, and how did we ensure the safety of investors and successful results for them. Also analyzing the previous experience from already three market launches before. Today I'm having here Yanis, our head of legal, who participated in market launch and due diligence in previous markets from headquarters side, and our new colleague, the country manager of Poland, Justina, with more than 10 years of experience in agribusiness lending. So I would like to start with Yanis, because you also from headquarters side was one of the initiators of this expansion, and you did all the due diligence from day one. And maybe you can tell us more, like how did we prepare for this launch? What did you do in the background, and how did we prepare for this?
Yes, thank you for the introduction. Yeah, well, first of all, why we chose Poland? Well, first is it's geographically it's close to Latvia. It sounds silly, but it is, and it's one of the strongest economies in our region, and a huge agricultural country who provides such a big impact in agricultural sector in Europe in general. He has a very strong economy, as I said, and we felt that Poland is a must-do for us for the next step, and we evolved in that stage as a company. We were ready for the next market.
But please expand here. How did we prepare for this market launch, and maybe share some experience with previous markets, maybe some mistakes, and what is better this time?
Yeah, here I think as a company we have evolved that we didn't rush things. Maybe before, when we entered some markets, Lithuania and Romania, it was we had limited resources, we had maybe limited time, and we wanted to spend them as quickly as possible, and less time, and start operating as soon as possible. And we maybe took more risks than we should have. Here is a different case because my team from Latvia gave me resources and time as much as I need to be well prepared, to find the right product and to launch it as safe as possible. Here we have first of all we spent a lot of time recruiting the right people with vast experience in agricultural lending. So we didn't have to teach them; they taught us. They showed us the market. They taught us what people need, what farmers need, what necessities they have. We spent a lot of time discussing with lawyers, with law firms, how to securitize the product, what are the best collaterals, what are the best pledges here. And basically we started from day one, we started with good collaterals, with low LTVs. We see that now that it works in all the markets. It has, for example, land as a collateral has the lowest default rate in all the markets, and this we learned from. So Poland majority of the projects are collateralized with mortgage, real estate mortgage, with quite low LTVs. So also we saw that we met with other businesses who operate in Poland in agribusiness lending and other lending, and we saw that their mistakes, which and we learned from them. And from the day one, from project one, we are signing. Maybe some investors are aware of already. It's 777 deed, which is a notarial deed, which gives us enforcement rights, and we don't have to wait. We will not have to wait when the time comes when you have to recover the loan. We will not have to wait for the court decision. So these are the steps we took, and we were patient, and the market launch is we took let's say conservative approach here.
So just to summarize it, so professional team, more resources, more experience, more collateralized approach and not taking the risk in the beginning. So yeah, basically going as safe as possible. And this sounds as the best approach, at least for the first year. Okay, now the question to Justina. So clearly you have a lot of experience on the market in agriculture, and you analyzed Lande when you made decision to join the team. So uh, what in your opinion? So what could be our, you know, usefulness and a place on the market? Do you see the demand for such product as Lande, and how do you see the fit? How can we fit the market and the future potential for Lande on the Poland?
I analyzed Lande type of business, and for me and also for farmers, it is like a new one on the Polish market with such approach. And I had a contact with farmers, with agricultural brokers, even before the official launch in Poland. It gave me the advantage of this direct contact. We saw that many farmers are looking for different financial solutions that are different from this traditional financing, because we can be faster, we can be more flexible, we can better adapt to the seasonal nature of agribusiness. And so that is our advantages, that we know the business, we can smoothly talk to farmers. They rely on our advices, let's say. We are trustful for them in at every case and on every stage of the process. That is why we are succeeding for now, because we are flexible, we are fast, and we understand the business, agribusiness.
Mm-hmm. Yes, actually, I wanted to ask you. So I think the first project was in January, I think, or February in Poland.
In January, yeah, we had
in January.
Yeah.
So it's already 5 months. So yeah, what maybe can you tell in more details what is the reaction of the farmers, and what is the uh, are we what is the traction early? Is this product of Lande is in demand? Are we fulfilling the plan established by headquarters, or what is the stage right now?
Yeah, I can say that every month we are over the target. So for us, it's a really good point. We can see that the demand is okay. It's even better than I thought at the beginning. And I can say that we insist on brokers' cooperations from the very beginning. It was very important for me and for my colleagues from Polish team to cooperate with brokers who has the direct contact with the farmers, because then we can have the good quality leads, because they are firstly analyzed by the broker before sending to us. So it is giving us every month couple projects from them. We have it is important, because then we can have the lower budget for the marketing site, like ads or something like this. I think that it would be better and better. The amounts of the loans are also like higher ones than the other countries, because we have financed already bigger farms over the 50 hectares with animal production, with crop production. So the demand is, I would say, really, really good.
Mm. Yeah, this is interesting, because actually a very popular question from investors is what is your acceptance rate from the leads? For example, how many clients do you accept from 100 leads? But in Poland, it's actually a different approach. So you get fewer leads from brokers, but they are already pre-verified, and there are higher quality. So for you, it works actually different than in other countries, and it's interesting strategy. And right now, it looks like it's paying off, since you are now overdoing the plan, actually. So my next question would be about the due diligence, credit scoring. So how do we analyze the clients? And maybe so from Yanis, we already learned that the approach it's a safe approach, collateral backed approach. So I guess still you can explain maybe how do we verify the clients, what are the red flags and things like that.
Okay, so first of all, the most important for us is to focus on like sustainable growth, not the rapid expansion, because we want to take care of our portfolio from the very beginning, from the first cases. So it gives us the possibility to have the approach that is the same as other markets. And what I can say about the analyzing the customers. Our set of documentation, it's not a big scope. We are looking at the most important things. So the yearly income according to total liabilities and crop structure. We insisting on we require the invoices for the sale so that we are sure that we can confirm it, and we just analyze, of course, the big databases that are all the liabilities, the scoring for the customer, just to be sure that we check everything. But it from one way it is so many databases and documents, but from the other side we are doing it very quickly because we are trying to simplify all the process and try to automatize every checks so that we can do it fast and smooth.
Mm-hmm. That's great. Yes. So I guess this will be a question to both of you. So considering this approach and previous lessons and what we learned, what would be your expected default rate for the first year at least?
Yeah, considering like past experience and our portfolio's performance in other markets, we took that in consideration, as I said before, and considering mostly we have loans backed by mortgage. I think up to 3% is our target. At least we think we will achieve it based on the collateral and based on the history performance of this collateral. As Justina already mentioned, we do quite we dig deep into the finances and credit history for borrowers. So we try to spot some risky elements, and we just don't take those risks. So patience, disciplined underwriting, and good collaterals are the key elements here. So I think we can succeed in keeping it under 3% default rate.
Historically, for other markets, I guess for Latvia, Lithuania, land loans were the best performing, and the default rate was even lower, so 3%. In my opinion as well is quite achievable. We speak a lot about collateral, and mostly it's land, and most people not maybe familiar so much. How liquid is the land in Poland? What are maybe average prices per hectare, and what is the current state of the market? Maybe Justina, you can share some more insights on the land market in Poland, how it is structured, and what's the current state.
The prices, as the land collateral, we to evaluate the prices and the LTV to our loans, we use goose prices, which are published by the government agency. The prices are divided into the specific regions, 16 regions in Poland, and according to the quality of the class of the land. And we are using that approach, and it is successful for now. The medium price for 1 hectare from the whole Poland can be, let's say, 15.5k euro. And it is always, from my experience, the farmers always want to buy some additional land, and it is always a problem to buy something in your area. So I think that the liquidity is really good in Poland.
Yeah, it's quite similar in Baltics, I would say. Okay, maybe something to add from your side, which you would like to share about the Polish market, your perspective on the developments, the plans for the volumes, your ambition and long-term outlook, maybe some team insights as well. Yeah, up to you.
Yeah, after those few months, I can say I'm really optimistic about the Poland. This is one of the largest agricultural markets in this region. It has a strong base of experienced farmers. There are many young farmers for now. We have so many programs that are subsidized with government, so we can be a part of different investments with different modernization, I can say. Our solution is really good for farmers because we are ready to adjust to to their season, to their cash flows on the farm. So this is really important. And what is with additional one, it's that we are not entering the market in a rushed way. This is the most important for me. And before launch, we invested really much time into building this processes, documentation, and risk approach. And now we can just be active on the market, search for new brokers, search for the new customers. We have already the customers from the recommendation from the other ones. So I think we can also benefit from other markets of Lande, about their experience, their approach, and so on. So yeah, every market, new market, give us uncertainty, but we are doing our best. We are professionals and we know what to do with the farmers, how to talk to them, how to structure the transactions. So we are ready to rock the Poland.
Great to hear, great to hear. Optimistic mood, yeah. Yanis, you think the same?
Mostly, yeah, of course. This was a part of my idea to enter Poland. I'm still happy about the decision, still happy about the support from all the team. Yeah, about numbers, maybe, I don't know. This year we have a plan to achieve 3.5 to 4 million euros portfolio issued amount. I think we're halfway there already, almost halfway there. So and it's only month of May, so I think it's achievable. I'm very happy working with this team and working in Poland in general. Me and Nikita visited Poland a couple of times already, so it's a beautiful country, very very economically strong, and it's visible on the streets and in the people. So very optimistic about the market, and I hope investors enjoy investing in these projects as well.
Yes, true. And that's actually important factor that you mentioned, that Poland is nearby, only 1 hour away for flight, so we can do workshops more often. It's easier to reach out, and also we can meet in Latvia if it's needed for the training. But yes, I like your energy. It's very optimistic. I think we're actually doing our best to launch Poland in the best possible scenario to deliver the best results to our investors. And yes, let's just hope for their support and that we manage to grow Poland as big as possible. But honestly speaking, not only for this, marketing speech or anything, we actually did the best we could. We learned previous mistakes, and we took our time to launch the market because I would say yes, first two launches were kind of in a rush because there were team expectations, investor expectations also, and we wanted maybe to prove ourselves that we can do it, agile. But it's actually after that it brings some I would say luggage with you, so you kind of growing slower if you do these early mistakes. And for example, this is what happened in Romania. The first year was so, and right now the results are improving, but still, some investors maybe lost their trust because of the first year. And in Poland, we can avoid that and do, sustainable growth from first year. And it looks like this is a great approach, the best working approach. Yeah. And the volumes are already good, so actually we're quite happy with the launch, with you joining the team, and that's very nice. I think that now it's a goal to grow the team, right? So you need a legal person, I guess. Or
yeah, we want to grow. Yeah. We need to grow because there is no time for such big volumes. We are not ready to do all the things that we want. So that is why we need one more person to do just back office. I would say it would be the back office person, not like typically legal, I can say, Yanis, because we will have the support from the lawyer, because if you want to employ the real lawyer, it would be hard to cooperate. Yeah,
it will be very limited skill set. Yeah, you want someone more kind of diversified. And also from the funding side, we are very excited that you kind of provide this volume, because for the last 2 years it was very calm, and on the fundraising side we didn't do much, and we didn't, had this need to push. And right now we mobilize the resources, and it's also, much better in terms of positioning Lande with other platforms, because when you don't actually produce a lot of volumes, I mean, you don't issue much loans, you're also not so attractive for partners because they want to focus on those who are growing rapidly. And for us, it was a challenge. So right now I can position us more aggressively and demand more funding. And we have bigger budget as well, because budget for fundraising marketing is tied to the volume. We have a percentage of the volume. So it also gives us more flexibility, more opportunities. So it's really you're boosting also energy, not only for Polish side but also in headquarters side, and it's a nice effect.
Yeah, because here we always have two sides. Yeah, we have two sides, and now we can see the really improve in funding time, I can say, because we just published this week, the day before yesterday, or even yesterday, one project, and today it is full finance. So yeah.
It's really demand supply management, some seasonality, repayments, new loans, and also some competitors also impact the market. Maybe they launch more aggressive campaigns. I would say most platforms are doing consumer lending, and in consumer lending, it's very seasonal. So they do a lot of origination during the December for holidays. People buy presents, and then it's quieter in the spring, so they don't need money, and we need more money. So it's kind of very interesting dynamics. But from our side, we not only planning to use platform, but we also trying to diversify as much as we can to find more institutional partners to attract guarantees. And the good news, I guess, it's right now there's a possibility to obtain guarantees for the platform loans. Before it was not possible. Maybe Janis already shared this news, or you did not. I don't know. Okay, so when we approached European investment funds, the guarantees for loans were possible only for non-banking lenders, but not for the platforms, because they just didn't have the legal structure in European investment funds, and it took them like 2 years to create this structure. And now the first platform from Latvia actually received guarantees as a platform, so you can, issue loans also with guarantees in Poland and in Romania, which we could not do that before. But there's, I would say, a lot of work to do on our side to provide you additional boost, because this instrument, it's really boosting the volume. It helps to originate loans without any collateral. So right now we're focused on land, but you can imagine, I guess, what's the possibilities if you have 80% guarantee of the principal. You can be much more aggressive in terms of lending. So we are working on that. We're also working on some alternative debt funding. So we're building a second fund already, and we will also try to fundraise in this way. So platform is one thing, which is a good thing, but we also try to build in parallel cooperation with banks, with other institutions. So not only relying on the platform, because just don't want to risk it in this way. Also on the platform, we're launching new products for investors, investing in IT, in marketing. So it's actually started pretty, the dynamics are very active. It was very quiet for 2 years, as I said. So yeah, a lot of work.
Yeah, so nowadays you need to diversify, not only one leg, but you need 4 legs to
At least,
to be more,
yeah. To survive, yeah.
Yeah.
To adapt.
And to be more competitive, because with these guarantees, it would be. We had some such solution in Poland from the government in the bank with the 80%, but the bank demands also the collateral for this, so it won't be without. It won't be only with the guarantees. It was only the part of the collateral, like additional one that they get lower prices for the financing. It was like this, but there were so many documentation requirements that you need to fulfill just to be sure that in case of recovery they will pay you. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it's not very practical, I would say. In this case, it's not the case. Yeah, it's much more simpler to operate, and yeah, the origination goes quite rapid, I would say. Also, one more thing, you spoke about young farmers. We remember when we visited Poland with Yanis, we heard that Poland has the youngest farmers age on average. It's like 10 years less than in other markets. That's really amazing. But also we are actually pursuing this agenda. We see that European Commission is putting more and more money to young farmers. So they will be, first of all, it's really important to change the generation, but secondly, they will be also the best clients, in my opinion, with less debt and more resources to grow and to buy new machinery, new land. And what we're doing right now, maybe there is an organization called SIJA. It's written like SEJA, as I'll write in chat. Yeah, so it's Young Farmer Association of European Union. So they're the ones who are lobbying all the rules and so on. And it's .eu, sorry. Yeah, we're trying to enter a cooperation where we will be the main partner in Europe for young farmers.
Oh.
Yeah, and right now they have only one partner, surprisingly. And yeah, we just had a call yesterday. So we're kind of finalizing it for this CIJA. It's like a head organization based in Brussels, but also it has member associations in each country. Like they have 3 young farmer stations in Italy, some 2 in Germany, in Poland, I'm sure as well. So this will allow us also to reach to those local members through the CIJA, and to also create some campaigns with them together. So some public publications, and yeah, so the idea is to provide for younger farmers from our side. We're ready to lower the commission rates, to do it as a social impact product. So it's not maybe helping us so much in profits and so on, but it's very good for PR and for social impact, and maybe potentially attracting some impact investors, which are providing capital at a cheaper cost than regular investors. So this is something we're doing. It's not, super like all the resources not focused there, but it's just in parallel. We're discussing for some time, and we want to do it for many reasons. And yeah, just letting you know, yes, this is also happening. Maybe one day I will tell you we signed agreement. You can go to Young Farmer in Poland Association and start speaking with them and doing things. Yeah, I think we're very close to that. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. The young farmers will have their program from for grant. It starts on June, I can say, 15th June or July. I don't know, remember, but they can apply for the 50k euro, I can say, for a new machinery or to start. They cannot be older than 40 and cannot run the farm more than 2 years. So yeah, that is why but it's about applications now and then agreements maybe in 1 year.
Yeah.
knowing Polish Polish government and agency, I can be like this. So that is why we can communicate that we are for them also, because we just financed one customer, two customers with the grant from the agency, with the individual schedule, and we did the agreement of receivables of this subsidy. So yeah.
That's nice. Yeah. The biggest question for me here is how to correctly split it between, regular business and not to damage it too much, and to provide this social impact service as an addition, but not maybe subsidizing it too much from our own balance sheet, because we're still growing, we're investing in new markets and so on in the team. So yeah, we need to try to balance it in the right way. So this is maybe for the clients which are coming through association, but if a client comes from a broker, we still need to pay the broker and other fees and salaries. So we will discuss it how to do it properly. But yeah, this is the vision. For the grants, we have the same in Latvia. It's up to 40 years, and I think they get up to 50,000 euros or 60 even, and they can spend it as they like. So not obligatory machinery, even just for inputs and stuff. So it's really working like that. Yeah. So great. Yeah. So very nice speaking with you. So we can finish now. I think, yes, I like the energy, Justina, you brought at the end. So this is very important to finish on such positive note. You did a great job. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye.